health bosses have decided to shut A&E services at Ealing, Central Middlesex, Charing Cross and Hammersmith hospitals. Other services, including the maternity unit at Ealing and stroke unit at Charing Cross, are also to be stopped. According to the opposition, this would leave 3 London boroughs without a major hospital. So now, Ealing Council has begun the next stage of its fight. A major rally was held in protest on Saturday, the 27th of April 2013. Crowds marched from Southall Park to Ealing Common and around 1,000 campaigners turned out for the event, many with placards displaying their demands against cuts, closures and privatisation. The atmosphere was buzzing from the sounds of chanting, drumming and dancing on the way to Ealing Common, where MPs and councillors addressed the gathering and shared their intentions.
We've had a march today from Southall Park and from Acton Park. People marching against the cuts in the NHS, people marching to defend their hospitals, people concerned about the NHS. This has been a great solidarity movement, bringing all members of the community together, cross-party campaign, and of course people are saying to Jeremy Hunt, we are concerned about our health, we're concerned about hospitals, you're responsible for them, you can put an end to them, and we're calling on Jeremy Hunt to own up, take responsibility and stop hiding.
Join us on the 22nd of June when we're taking 4 coaches and more down to Mr Hunt's constituency, and we're going to hunt the Hunt. And we are going to go out to his constituents and say, if you want an NHS, then you sign our petition and you side with us against your MP and you keep our NHS public.
I've been to Ealing Hospital extensively with my father. My brother died and A&E were called out. My mum's been admitted countless times, and for me it's like my second home, and not in a nice way, but it's what's happened. It's between life and death. So for me it's really important that we keep the A&E.
ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਈਲਿੰਗ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨ ਆਏ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਈਲਿੰਗ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਬੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹਨੇ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਰ ਕੋਈ ਲਾਗੇ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਜੇ ਇਹ ਲੋਕੀ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਹੈਰੋ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਜਾਂ ਚੈਰਿੰਗ ਕ੍ਰਾਸ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਚਿਰ ਲੱਗੂਗਾ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਈਲਿੰਗ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਹੈ ਬੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ।
The next thing they've said is that financially it makes sense. We've got to make these cuts. It's going to make the fence, it's going to balance the books. And do you know what, friends? The really sad thing is, this is going to make money and save money on a piece of paper. It's not going to account for the phony millions of pounds they spent on a useless consultation, the private shareholders who are going to make money out of this, and all the money that's going to be lost. You're going to end up with a broken system and no hospitals.
We're here because they are planning to close Ealing Hospital as well as other hospitals in northwest London. It's going to affect 700,000 people.
If we lose our hospitals, what we can do is our life.
Really pleased to see so many people here today at this rally. Fantastic support here for our local hospitals here in Ealing and across the borough. So what I really encourage is people to write to their MPs, right to Secretary of State to really lobby, because I think this is really important that the government really sees the strength of feeling of the people here in the Borough of Ealing.
It's so important to get as many people as possible here to basically make sure that the Secretary of State, Jeremy Hunt, knows and is always reminded that he's got a decision to make in the next couple of months. And if he makes the wrong decision, the patients of Southall, the patients of Ealing will be suffering. There are so many people who live in and around Ealing Hospital and they rely on those hospital services. We need better hospital services, not downgrades.
The gathering here shows immense support for the fight against the closure of A&Es, but what will be the final outcome? Only time will tell. I'm Rowdy Faruqi with cameraman Sukhbir Sodhi, and this is What's Up London.